Alright, time for a Nocturne game. I will be playing against a Twitch here, which is okay. I am a little bit worried because of my teammates. I say because of my teammates because the amount of time people disrespect Twitch is very, very high. So I prefer that they don't do that and actually don't die at level 2, you know? That could be quite annoying. Darius has to use both his summoners there. Interesting. I'm gonna ward this to see if the Twitch goes for it or not. If the Twitch is gonna go for it, he's probably gonna go blue-red or try to start my red or something like that. Because he doesn't really have the capabilities to clear any other camps. Like, he could do blue gromp into my red, but all of those should be in time to be spotted by that ward, so we should be good. Now for Nocturne, I have been testing out with a different type of build setup than I would usually go. The usual build has been a little bit on the downside for me lately. It's still very playable, but I figured I might as well try something different, or tried something different. And I will say, I definitely think I found a better setup, and I'll be showing that this video. So yeah, now here, first off, we're just gonna look for the full clear. Obviously, you need to get that down on Nocturne pretty quickly. You need all the XP you can get, so it's very important to just go for a full clear every single time. Which is what I'll be going for here. Keeping my eye out on the Twitch's movements right now. Seeing if he goes for like my red buff or something. Try to throw your Q with Nocturne, like, to walk a little bit towards the next camp as well. Because Twitch is an early game type of champ that tries to do some stuff in the early game, I'll take my fear just in case he tries to invade me. I highly doubt he would. Based on his pathing choices, I'm assuming he goes for the red buff. Like, he goes for like red, blue, gromp. Or blue, gromp, red, or whatever his order is going to be here. So I think I'll be fine. Arius is gigabraiding this or something. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? He's level 1, actually. What in the... Is he gonna try to steal this from me? Do I have to be worried? What is he doing? What? I'm just confused at this point. Okay, well, I guess I will... I mean, I can try lane ganking top here, because I think the brand's gonna go play and walk aggressive. So I think that's an option right now. I would do that if I was the brand against this low level of a Darius, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm assuming Fizz is gonna have to be careful here. It's the most likely scenario. Did I get seen? I didn't, right? He should have gone for the hook there. I wonder if he has it. Oh, he missed it. That is not good. I'm gonna be taking his XP at this point, which is not ideal. I have to wait for it. Yeah, he's dead. At least this way Darius gets to take his farm. I'm gonna recall as fast as possible. I do not want to be taking his experience here at all, because he is super far behind at the moment. So, yeah. Let's see. There he is. Good. Take this, the boots. You know, Twitch died, actually. That's kind of good. Top Scuttle is still up, but it doesn't really matter. It's better to go faster towards my Gromp at this point, because this thing is worth nothing. It's worth like 70 gold, where a tier 2 Gromp is worth like so much more gold and experience. I do not want to be wasting my time running for a Scuttle that's worth nothing, where I can gain tempo on a Gromp that is worth a lot more. On my entire jungle clear, actually, that's worth a lot more, because I spent quite a bit of time sitting here waiting for the gank to happen. You know what I mean? So instead of just running for Top Scuttle and like trying to claim 70 gold, I'm instantly going to back and just do another full clear. Maybe try for another gank on the brand after that. Also, this way I help my Darius a good amount. If I was the brand in such a level advantage, I would 100% try to look for a play as well. So, sitting there waiting for him is definitely the correct move. Okay, nicely done, Fizz. And Darius, actually. Darius has brought his lane back from the brinks of... I don't even know what. Depths of hell. He was like level 1 to a level 4 or something, and now he's equal again. That's how you do it. Let's go. At this point, when this camp goes down, I can check for the top scuttle, because at this point, the scuttle, I could just go clear it. I'm pretty sure the Twitch hasn't done it yet, but there's nothing else on the map up that would prevent me from, like, doing it, I suppose. So I'm just gonna walk the top scuttle and see what's up. Which instantly went back to bot lane, which means his Gromp should be up here. I'm a tad bit worried. My team is not playing very safe currently, and Twitch is playing extremely aggressive. Twitch is a Twitch. Like, I'm expecting this from Twitch. I should be expecting this from Twitch. This is what Twitch does. Kind of a coin flip jungler, really. Dead. Sit down, good night, all that. Good job. And give him a smiley face. Alright, this is good. I'll just instantly recall again and then go for my bot side camps. Where I pick up the CDR boots. I would have ideally liked to have my CDR boots just before I ulted. Generally speaking, getting an ult like that off is not the most common, but I'll take a couple of seconds cooldown. You want these CDR boots, especially now with the build setup I'm going with, because you still want some ability haste. Your Ultimate Hunter is going to give you some ability haste, but this is going to give you, like, good base ability haste. Ability haste is a stat that scales pretty poorly. Like, the more you stack it, the less effective it actually becomes. So it is definitely ideal to have some, like, some value out of it. On the, like, the lower values are more effective. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Clear that to save myself some HP. Double camp this. My camps are all respawning. I think I'm just gonna keep clearing them for now, because my ult's on cooldown, so I don't really want to look for a play. I do at this point want to avoid trying to ult the Brand at all costs, really, because he's already pretty much doomed in this lane, and I don't have to help there anymore. My ideal ult spot right now would be bot lane. Oh, and also another thing, 60% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah. Gonna die. 16 seconds on my ult cooldown. I'd probably look for a mid play, I think would be fairly possible here. I mean, top lane is looking pretty free again. This depends if I want to invest the time in killing the Brand one more time, you know? Because my ult's up now and I can kill him, but he's already 0 and 3 worth no money, so... Ideally, I want the Twitch to show on top lane right now. That would be great. Pretty sure I don't have to help. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I could have helped with ult here to do something, but my ult is worth more than 100 gold, in my opinion. And that guy is only worth 100 gold. So if the Darius would have lost, I could have ulted the Brand to clean it up. But yeah, I don't want to waste my ultimate for 100 gold when I can use it for, like, mid lane, for example. What the... You asshole. Damn, there goes my scuttle. Let's see how it is. I'll wait for him to clear that, and I can walk past. I wonder if he's doing dragon. There's a good chance, right? He is. I'm gonna go for the Ezreal here. He's pretty dead. I'm gonna hit this guy for an assist at least, which is wonderful. Perfect. I figured they were doing dragon at that point, so we can just go down there and check. He has a fresh red buff, so his red's most likely down. I can check his raptors. They are likely to be up, I think. Yeah, they are. Ahri has no ultimate, so I could look to gank mid lane here as well. I don't think the ignite would have killed. Gotta push the wave out. I took a minion from you. It's just a singular one, man. Relax. Oh god, am I gonna survive that? I am gonna survive that. I don't think that the Ari would have died off the Ignite, so that's why I flash queued to kill her. Because she had quite a large amount of HP for that Ignite to kill. If that Ignite would have killed, I never would have flash queued over, because at that point it's kind of just a waste of my flash. She's already dead. But in that situation specifically, I don't think it was possible. So now the build, basically the idea behind this build is a lot of high damage. It's like the Viego build, basically. It's pretty much like you're building Viego these days. So Blade of the Rune King, Kraken Slayer into tank. And I've found a lot more success with this. But like this build feels much stronger overall than going for my more classic Stridebreaker Rush or Gore Drinker Rush. It just performs better these days. Like the changes they made in the patches lately, all of that, like it just ends up being better doing it this way. So yeah, pretty much the Viego build, the Blade of the Rune King Kraken Slayer setup. Let's clear this. I do have my ultimate, so I do want to look for a play soon. I think taking Rift Herald would be a good move, though. I don't exactly know what Twitch is complaining about, because his mid lane gank opportunities were amazing, but yet he never did it. Because the Fizz was basically perma-pushing, which is ideal for the Twitch to gank that lane. So if you're gonna look for something to gank, you should really be looking to just gank mid at that point, right? It just makes sense. But he never did it, and now he's complaining about the fact that the Fizz has priority, which just doesn't make any sense, because you should be the one ganking that lane. So I'm a little bit confused as to why he's complaining about that. Yeah, I'll just take his blue buff real quick. I can look for the Rift Herald after this as well. Saw the Twitch on bot lane, so I might as well take whatever he has on his top side camps. I'm a tiny bit worried about the situation. I'm just doing assist ping. Because the brand could technically rotate on me right here instantly with the Twitch. Which has got me a little bit worried, but Darius is now here, so we don't have to worry anymore. That's why we assist ping. Smite this right away, because invisible Twitch, respect him. I can use this as fast as possible and still get the bounce off, hopefully. I have like a few seconds. You get a free blue trinket back, so... just block that real quick. Oh god, I still got the bounce for the money, which is good. I should be worried, I think. I mean, he is right, I have totally won top lane. Like, I absolutely saved my Darius, and now Darius is so far ahead. Like, there's nothing Brand could have done, really. But yeah, that's all because of the early read as well. Like, with the aggression, with the level up lead, and all of that. Plays a big role. Oh, he didn't walk up. Interesting. Oh, you missed. That is unfortunate there, buddy. That is an unfortunate miss on that one. See if I can get this guy. Ah, crap. I'll just Q. It's okay. Whoa! That shouldn't kill me, right? Right? Come on! Holy. Okay, that timed out last second. I didn't have to... Okay. Oh boy, that was close. I almost griefed that pretty damn hard. I can do something about this dragon. I'm actually doing this here to get a little bit more lifesteal to get them back to full HP. Hear this guy. Oh, can't get the fear off, sadly. She can't get the snare either. Ahri ult resets. Maybe I should have gone for the Ahri instead of going for the Ezreal, I guess. Perfect. Good rotation there from Darius. We can get Dragon here. With Dragon, you can block one of his auto attacks with your W, by the way, to get the proc out of it, to get the extra attack speed out of it. Got no smite, but I don't think there's going to be any type of contest. Ezreal might be able to ult snipe this, actually. That would be awkward. Okay, he didn't. So we'll be able to get Kraken Slayer on my next recall here. And all I have to do after this build setup, after Bladed Rune King Kraken Slayer, is build fitting tank items. That's literally it. So against this team, a Force of Nature is an amazing item for Ahri and Brand, and also Twitch if he would go AP, but he's going AD. And otherwise, like, we're looking at Frozen Hearts, great here, like really, really good. Also gives high amounts of CDR. So I could probably go Frozen Heart first if I wanted to. The only issue with Frozen Heart is if I'm buying it first now, is that I don't have any HP to stack it with because of the items that I've built, right? So that would be the only downside, but since I'm in a pretty ahead position, the HP of the items doesn't necessarily matter that much, so I can afford to go for a Frozen Heart right now if I would like that. I obviously don't have the money for it yet, but that is something I can consider. I can consider the Frozen Heart here, but if you're not in a very ahead position and you're getting to this stage of your build, you need to build health. You have to get some more HP, so Frozen Heart wouldn't then be an option for you, and I would say in this case, like, maybe if all of this would be equal, right, I might buy Force of Nature first to get the HP off of that item as well, because this gives 350 health. And then buy the Frozen Heart after, because at that point I will have had some HP. But I can also opt not to go for the Frozen Heart at all, because I need some extra HP. It's just kind of what it kind of feels like, I guess. Go for this guy. He's dead. Maybe I should have ulted the Ezreal there. I think I made a mistake. Because if I ult the... Oh, he's dead. Yeah. No, if I ult the Ezreal there, I would have been able to chase him behind the Brand and probably finish them all off. So I think that would have been the better choice. Ult misdecision there on my part. I'll go take his blue Gromp. I have to respect the fact that I don't have ult for a bit, but not that long. I'm a tiny bit worried about Twitch. I'm not gonna lie right now. Like, this could be a bad collapse. Okay, Twitch is bot lane. We're good. My damage is extremely high right now. I'm strongly considering like a Randuin's here as an armor item instead right now for the extra HP. Also, the slowing effect is nice because they are a fairly like mobile team, I would say, for the most part. I mean, obviously, yeah. Oh, is that a kill? All right then. If I had blue trinket, I could scout this and ult something potentially, but I currently do not. Check the red buff because I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah, there it is. Just respawn, so I'd be a surprise if it wasn't. Oh, nope, we're not doing that. That's too deep. Okay, this is fine. I'm not going to have enough time to get that other Herald, unfortunately. I don't think this is what we should be doing. Maybe I should have helped him. I think it's, like, for me, the thing is there, I don't have ults, and I don't really just want to walk into that with all my camps up and all that. I can much better invest my time before this dragon spawns than taking that random fight, so that's why I didn't do it. Okay. You can still see my HP pool is fairly low here, so, I mean, I can afford the Frozen Heart, and I think I'm gonna buy it anyway because it's pretty good here. But it's a little bit troublesome if you're not ahead, because at that point your HP is gonna be extremely low. So it's gonna be Frozen Heart into HP items here. But yeah, just keep in mind that HP is definitely a factor you have to worry yourself about a little bit here. I'll buy another cloth armor, why not? I have 300 gold for it. I'm probably gonna go Frozen Heart, Randuin's into Force of Nature, and then be done with it. You can also... Actually, that might be a move. I haven't thought about that at all, actually, if I'm being honest. I should probably go Black Cleaver. I honestly haven't thought about that one with this build setup. Like, you can go a fairly standard setup for, like, one magic resist item that's good. So, Force of Nature against this team specifically, but it can also be Spirit Visage, for example. And then go, like, one armor item that's good. So, in this case, the Frozen Heart, which is good here. Also gives ability haste, which is really nice. And then on top of that, I can get the HP out of Black Cleaver while also getting the armor penetration. I think that's probably the best move, actually. Yeah, makes sense. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go Frozen Heart, Black Cleaver next, I think, and then Force of Nature, because I don't really have to worry about the magic resist right now. But this also gives me a little bit of the extra armor penetration to help me put out my damage from this, because it's based on physical damage. So the extra armor penetration is very valuable there. Instead of instantly running to this fight, I am going for the dragon first. I'll kill the Twitch. And I'm not going to overchase. Oh god. Very interesting. Let's walk that one real quick. There's some dive right there. Let's finish off the turret, I think. Looking at their death timers, I have to be a little bit careful. I think finishing off this here is not the move. I think we just leave. Their death timers are getting fairly risky there, so I don't want to overextend and die. I mean, I could try waiting here. My ult's up in 20. If they would face check, that could be their death. His is like 1 health, though. I'll walk up to the Ahri as well. Just get the fear on him and he's dead. Easy. Okay, I'll take my recall now. Go Baron. So I'll go for the Cleaver now. And then I'll go for what I said, basically. I'll take the health, honestly. I'll take the health over the attack damage. I know it's not super efficient slot-wise, because, I mean, it's more gold efficiency to build up claw fields, but 200 extra HP is definitely the more valuable stat for me right now. So I will do that. So Cleaver here, and then Force of Nature. Or just any magic resist item that would be fitting against their team, obviously. 22-second cooldown on my... Oh, god, okay. My ultimate. Hit this, blue is up. Just Baron here. I don't necessarily like the fact that I have to tank this, because I probably do the most damage to Baron by a large mile, but, you know, I'll deal with it. Okay. Didn't have to smite that. Could have smited that, but the burst at the end there, I mean... Ulting her there is very, very greedy, because I have to still respect the guy a little bit. The Twitch with his positioning. Ult's almost up. There's a good chance here that pushing top in is actually like the correct move. Missed. No idea what Twitch up to right now. I want to wait for a good opportunity to ult right now. There's a Twitch. I got the both of them, and I'm walking out of third range now. Easy. There we go. And then, yeah, that should probably be the end of the game. Oh. Okay, that didn't bounce towards me, we're good. So Cleaver here, and then the Force of Nature will be full build. And we are good. Very, very strong Nocturne build, this one. Found a lot of success with it recently. Like, it feels smoother to play than the Stridebreaker build. The other build's still good, but it's not as good as this one, basically. That's what it comes down to. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like button below. It helps me quite a bit. Let's see more videos from in the future. Hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.